Coming up on this episode of Second Half Strong, it is our first official monthly metrics check-in video where we show you all the numbers and we do 100 push-ups.
I'm Steven, and I'm a pastor.
I'm Lisa, and I was a school teacher before our surprise baby. We're doing our best trying to balance faith, family, and fitness.
We're chasing big goals, including qualifying for Boston. And we're running our second half strong.
This is our first monthly check-in as far as doing a recap of everything we've been tracking through the month of January. And so at the beginning of the year, we said, hey, here's a lot of the different goals we've got, and we're going to be tracking these metrics. And so excited to go through them.
Yeah, and some of them did not end up the way we hoped. We didn't have to see all the results that we wanted. We made some good progress that we're excited to talk about. Important thing is it's progress over perfection. We are not young chickens. Just setting the goals that we have for in our 40s, this is the long game. We are playing the long game. Thank you. Yes. With a big goal like Boston, that's a big lofty goal for a couple of just regular parents, old people like us. Yeah, where's Jackie? Peekaboo. In order to reach those big goals, we need to set smaller goals that are measurable, trackable, that give us that encouragement to keep going as we're trying to reach these really big goals. So, here we go.
The first metric we tracked for me was my mile per time. If you've been watching our channel, you know I try to improve this with my treadmill Tuesdays, but unfortunately by the time that we shot the video, I lost 9 seconds, and so my time this month went the wrong way and was a 7:28. Now, go back and watch it. You'll see why it happened that way, but that's the way it went. The next thing I tracked was my weight. Started the month at 198.6, and then by the end of the month, I actually lost about 2.5 pounds and was down to 195, which really in the grand scheme of things isn't very much at all. But one of the cool things that I saw when I got my in-body scan is that I also lost 2.5% of my body fat, which is a little bit more encouraging than only losing 2.5 pounds. Another metric I've been tracking is my bicep size. As I'm training for Boston, one of the things I don't want to happen is to lose a bunch of arm mass. And so I already don't have big arms, but I want them to get bigger as I'm training, and that's something that's really hard for endurance athletes to do. One of the really cool things about those in-body scans is they actually give you the exact weight of both of your arms, and so I'm able to track that. Unfortunately, over the month of January, I actually lost a little bit of my arm mass already, and so I'm probably going to have to figure something else out. I'm going to try the same routine through February and see if something changes. If not, I might have to add some more upper body. The next thing I'm trying to improve is my pull-ups. My goal for the end of the year is 20 pull-ups. At the beginning of the month, I was able to do 4 pull-ups, and then by the end of the month, I was now able to do 5 pull-ups. So not a huge improvement, but I'm only doing pull-ups on Thursday. So again, might have to figure out something else to increase those faster. Another really important metric I'm trying to track is the amount of miles I run. I've got a goal of running at least 1,200 miles by the end of the year, which means I need to be running about 100 miles a month. And so I did do that successfully in the month of January. I ran a little bit over 100 miles. But excited to keep that up and maybe even increase that as the year goes on. And finally, the last metric I'm keeping track of is my average run pace. My Nike app actually does this for me, and right now it's at a 10:14. Eventually, I'm going to have to get this down below 7 minutes, and so I'm excited to be able to track this so easily as I'm running every day.
Okay, my turn. Pain level has been on average, I would say less than 2 out of 10. I've had days that hurt a lot more than that. I've had some flare-ups. But I've also had a lot of days that didn't hurt at all. For miles walked, this is exciting because this is not just miles walked, but there is some running included in this. For the month of January, it was 14.2 miles total. Next up is my wall sit. So I am not quite to 90 degrees. In fact, I did just complete a 3-minute wall sit at about 50 degrees. Okay, and again, this says longest walk, but this longest distance was actually a run walk. So I did 2.8 miles, and that was running for 2 minutes and walking for 3 minutes. PT milestones, pretty much done. So there are certain exercises that I need to continue to do in order to prevent future issues, but for the most part, organized PT, I am done. Wins and setbacks. Obviously, the big win this month was I started running again. I did not think that I was going to be released to run this month, so that was a huge win. It's still just short intervals of running, but still I will take any interval of running over not running at all. The setback obviously was I've had a couple of flares. The last one has taken me out for, it's been like a week and a half at this point since I've been able to run. So I just did too much. The running and the strength training at the same time was a little bit too much. So moving forward, I have a plan on how to better protect my knee while still allowing me to run and strength train.
There's our January results. I'm really excited because I actually am changing the metrics that I'm going to be tracking. January was a lot about recovery, but I started getting back into more of like a rebuilding mode. For February, my metrics are going to look different than they did for January. I will be tracking more of my miles. I might even try a mile for time by the end of the month. We'll see. I'm still just doing a lot of walking with my running, but hey, that's still a mile for time. This might be really slow. I am gonna start focusing more on weight loss as well, so I'll be tracking that. The monthly metrics for February are gonna look a lot different.
Yeah, and I need to lose weight too. And I read that every pound is about a second per mile, and so I'd really like to lose some more weight just to make it better. You know, one of the things I was frustrated with is I did all my Tuesday, Thursday upper body workouts, but even with that, my arms got a little bit smaller. That's frustrating. And I didn't even lose that much weight, and they still got smaller. So I have to figure something else out there, but I'm gonna keep trying with the current workout schedule. Of course, it's not super intense, but yeah, so we're gonna just try to figure it out. And so without tracking those things, I wouldn't even know that was already an issue. So up next, we've got our January Decluttering Challenge recap.
Take it away.
Before we get into this month's push-up challenge, I want to do one final just recap of January's challenge, which was a decluttering challenge. So we've gotten so many different things that we're getting rid of to help just organize with life. And so one of the things we've done is we haven't actually gotten rid of it yet. I've got it in a giant pile in our garage. So I just want to show you what this amount of items looks like real quick. All right, so right now all this stuff is just taking up so much space in our garage right now, but that is the pile. And you don't realize how much space this stuff takes up, but this is after it's been consolidated. And so this stuff was of course spread out throughout our house in different drawers, containers, things like that. And so I'm so excited to finally get rid of it. So I know that this decluttering challenge might not seem like it directly relates to our overall goal of qualifying for Boston, but man, this has been incredible. And so as we've been into the new year with all the extra Christmas stuff, bringing in new gear for our fitness, starting the YouTube channel, having extra lights and things around the house to make sure we can film, getting organized has been absolutely huge for us. So I'm so glad this is done. Up next, push-ups. By the time this video goes live, it is now day 8 of our February challenge, which is 100 push-ups a day, all month long.
Yes. So hopefully you've been following along. We've been posting daily on Instagram Reels and some YouTube Shorts. But we're going to go ahead and do our 100 push-ups today, and you can follow along. All right, there you have it. I don't know about you, but I can't really lift my arms.
I'm pretty strong. But I was looking around like, man, we need to remodel this room.
I think you're right. It's kind of boring, and it's not really fitting our vibe anymore.
I agree.
So stay tuned, because we are going to have a video where we are going to completely make over this room on a budget.
Yeah.
Ballin' on a budget.
All right.
Yeah. Have you not heard that term before? No. Hope you enjoyed those push-ups. We did the 100 push-ups each, and in order to get them to fit the same amount of time in the video, I had to speed mine up a lot faster than Steven's. So it's fine. That's what this challenge is about. I'm already feeling stronger. We hope you'll join us. It's not too late. Jump in with us. And if you can't do 100, do as many as you can. And then the next day, try to do more than that.
post clips of you doing them.
Yes, we would love it. If you are doing the challenge with us, take a video, post it, tag us in it. We would love to share it and maybe even put it in a video later.
This week is race week for me. I'm doing my half marathon. We're going to have that video hopefully ready for you next week, and excited for that.
If you haven't already, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel, like this video, leave a comment down below. Let us know if you're joining us in the push-up challenge. All of that engagement really helps our videos. It helps YouTube know that like our videos are worth watching. So we hope they're worth watching.
That's right. But in the meantime, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Lisa. And we're running our second half strong.